Welcome back to Why the Hell Is This in Japan? Welcome back to Ace Attorney. This trial is kinda confusing. And I don't mean it's complicated in the sense of like, oh, this is a really hard trial, what do you call it? I mean it's complicated in the sense of it's so stupid I don't know, what do you call it? Who the culprit could possibly be. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm the magic tricks. Yeah, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the trick when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of a trick was it? Let's see. It looks like she pulled the end of her thumb off. First she put her right thumb in her left hand, then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kinda like this? What? Wow, how'd you do it that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. It'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm pretty sure both a rock and a hard... Wait, what? There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Do you think he might be trying to frame Max? If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max. You're really not confident here, Maya. Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Flo, Mo, they all have nothing nice to say. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him. He even hit Ben. Yeah, what a fuck ass. But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. And if it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand, maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume, but Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. Alright. Oh my god, of course this is here. Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about this possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Alright. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. I'm trying not to, tab out of the game too much. I do that a lot, just to check if my recording is all set and proper and everything. But, I'm trying to, minimize it as much as possible, because I think it causes, mic stuttering and shit. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. I was thinking about this in court today. I'm also gonna try and avoid tabbing out constantly, to avoid, so I can actually enjoy the game properly. I do enjoy the game, but it's I have to constantly tab out to see if the thing is recording, that can get a little annoying. I do it just to check if the recording is still working, but I'm gonna try and minimize it as much as possible. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Don't be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. but the performers at the circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. This is something that I simply cannot tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Oh, my sweeties want to hear about the Grand Prix. Do that, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling the story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. This is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and there, and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That is what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail. You're so funny and shit. I'm kidding. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Hold up, I'm gonna quickly save. I wanna just try something. Alright, I'm back. So I can tab out occasionally, but not frequently. Okay. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes. Wait. Quit your whining. Let's just give it a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently, down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trillo, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're just gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, then what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training... Oh. Yes, Trillo wouldn't give up until... I said we'd try out for his idea of a new routine. So, we were trying to sing around for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See, even they are surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once you got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now I've got this ring back. It's time to take one for Regina. Okay. Alright, this thing. Would you mind taking a look at this? It's... I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Never mind. But yeah, what do people want to look at this anyway? Wait, 16? And he is 20... 31. Oh, hell nah. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first, we thought it was the old man. Because looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. But then we said hello and he didn't give it a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, we would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up there. I wonder who they really saw. I was hoping we could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. No. But if you really wanted to see Regina, couldn't you check it out? Couldn't you check out the tent? Huh. You haven't gotten a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Uh, Waiting for this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya. She's so red, she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. Aw, shit. What the fuck is this? I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Yeah. What the hell? Didn't we already click this one? Oh, I was supposed to click this. My bad. So how is this new routine of working out? We need to just make a chill pill already. Our routines are secret. We're gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trillo, you seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. You're right. Mark my words. I, Trillo Quist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row. Oh my god. Will be the key to a glorious victory. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you saw it somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too. Alright. That's it, I guess. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Yeah, that's a real allergy, right? Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? They still haven't cleaned up this place yet? If Pearlie got one look at the state of this place, she'd slap whoever was in charge across the face. Remind me to never invite her to my office. It's fine, I'm sure she'd never slap you, Phoenix. Okay, there ain't shit here, so let's just move this way. Gumshoe? Oh, it's you! You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. Yeah. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up. Whew, there she is. Don't show up. 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 Looks like she wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room? Behind the window up there. The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma is going to start an investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pals? Franziska von Karma? Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Alright. Bro's not here. Bro, no one's here. God damn. If he was here, you would have been able to tell everyone you stepped in his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing anyway. What do you think he is laughing at when he is all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking of new jokes. He must really love his work. But there's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to go. Would you mind taking a look at... Yeah, whatever. He's 46? Yeah. I guess no, they won't care much about these guys. Oh, what? Wait, why are you here all of a sudden? Alright, welcome to this, to the wonderful, fabulous, the cafeteria. Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is, riddle time. Why does everybody cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this, it's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction. Wrong, try again. Okay, what do you think, girly? I got it. Okay, what is your answer? Because they are in a cafeteria. Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. Yeah, shut up. I did it. What's going on? He's being too nice. Of course he is. Today's been a real crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me I didn't think it was gonna be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning that I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. You even used the famous no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly. How can you not laugh at a stunning comedy like that? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw. I swear. That creep just flew through the air. It wasn't like flying, per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a psyche lock. He must be telling the truth. Not this picture. He showed it to you guys too? Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Shut up, shut up. Oh yeah? He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing was enormous. What? It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. And he made us bow to its greatness. He's got a big bust. Oh, I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bust disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there is a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Is there anything else that changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he is setting up a bad joke. Nope, I'm drawing a blank here. A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. Alright, shut up, Momo. I guess there really aren't any other things that could have changed, huh? Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us. Tell us. Well, on the morning of the crime, over on the bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper. It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes! It says, to the murderer. Murderer? Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it. Where did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yes. The ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. Okay. You guys don't know shit? Of course. They never know fucking anything. Alright, you, goddammit. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company. I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned in an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go on and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Alright, let's look for her then. Not here. Oh my, what? This was the table he used when visitors came to see him. Ew, there's a mud caked on the table. Yeah, that's the same. Oh, there! Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. Alright. I knew it. If it's perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster. Okay, I wonder. He's gone? What? Mo's gone? There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it makes me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Okay. Well, nothing there. We might take a look at this. Of course you don't know. Do you know anything? What about this? Oh my god, you... What the hell did I do? My lodging place. Oh, Gumshoe's here. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma? What? Nick! What is that? That beeping sound? It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of paper or something. If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See ya, pal. But what the hell is that thing? I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl standing in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Well, what do you call it? Ow! Oh my god, she's here, isn't she? I was just about to say, well, anyone would be scared of a teen who's some sadistic bitch. As biting his lashes from a whip. Oh my god, what are you doing here? Von Karma? She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Yeah, you did shit. Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news? Possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable, plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win just by a smidge. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide the look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got a conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness. You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want me to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of a whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again. One more time. Him? I'm sure you know who I refer. Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Didn't he retire? What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Well, are you doing this in revenge because I destroyed Miles Edgeworth in court every single time? Why though? I didn't even know you knew Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth, why would you bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who was it that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Oh, Manfred von Karma, yeah, so? Manfred von Karma did try to, make Yanni Yogi frame Miles Edgeworth for a murder, so I don't see why you'd want to see him. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Oh. Huh? Little brother. But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. Won every single one, not to brag. But a little after that, case was over. But I saved him. Then why are you trying to... He vanished. It's your fault he is gone. What did I do? Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth's death. Edgeworth's death? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then with the case after that one. Edgeworth better not be dead. I swear to God, if he's actually dead. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. No. Edgeworth's dead? I love Edgeworth, bro. Why'd they have to go kill off my boy like that? That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. He has to be alive. Come on now. Somewhere in the world, he's still alive. I'm hoping he's still alive. I hope he's still alive more than you. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chose his death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick. Miss Von Karma. What? I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? His dog will bark in no fight. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick, let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Bro, is Edgeworth actually dead? Please, I don't... You know... Oh, hi. He's probably dead, but I don't want to believe it, so I'm not going to believe it. December 29th, a lodging house, yeah, whatever, who gives a shit. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Acro. Oh, Acro. Acrobat, not Arco. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely showed up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly perform on tightrope or flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Oh, he's in a wheelchair now. Alright. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughters. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of grudge against Regina? I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't leave the building by myself. That's awful. Damn, so you just lived with a thieving monkey? The accident happened during an acrobatics session, right? What? What the hell? What the fuck is he lying about? What? Psyche locks? It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago, when the world went on at the circus then. I stopped by yesterday and I noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you were there for rehabilitation. What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Geez, that sounded really ominous. What did I see? Just my disappointment with this case. What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max who saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick. What's this? That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina. Ask her about it. A lot of this shit is based on Regina. You'll have to forgive me, but try not to think about him. Acro won't even look at it. It looks like something is really weighing on him. Regina. She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer? It seems animals are not the only thing she tames. Huh? Max, the ringmaster, Ben. She's got them all under her thumb. What do you mean by that? Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child. I'd say it seems that way. But she's only 16 though. That's why she can be so cruel. Why are, what do you call it, Ben and, what's his name, Max under her thumb when she's only 16 and they're like, what do you call it, in their 20s and 30s? What? Regina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel. I wonder what happened between Acro and Regina. The ringmaster, he was even more than a father to me. When he took me in, the circus was in bad shape. It was obvious that he had no real way of supporting us. Who does he mean by us? Bro, this guy's the same person in the circus, so I'm okay with this. Yeah, is that why you started with acrobatics? Back then, I was only 9 years old. I begged the ringmaster to let me try, and he finally gave in. Having a kid in the circus was probably the last thing in the world he wanted. I just wanted to be helpful, so I could help the ringmaster. That's such a nice story. Anything else you have to say? The ringmaster really believed in Mo, 100%. What will happen to the circus now that the ringmaster's gone? The beginning of the Lawrence Curls era, I suppose. I wonder if it's really alright to let Mo run the show. Mr. Wright, you don't know much about Mo, I suspect. You can see right through me. Nick, you can't let him get to you like that. You're an attorney. You want to know about Max? Well, his colleagues in circus all seem to hate him. Bro, you know a lot about all these people. What about you, Acro? I've got my issues with him as well. But he just so happens to have a diamond shining in his soul. A diamond shining in his soul? I guess you could say it is his pride as a performer. We didn't have that pride in ourselves before. Honestly, I think he brought something wonderful to the circus when he came. Acro, this guy is really different from the other members of the circus, in a good way, though. I like this dude. I was hoping you could shed some light on Ben. Well, he'll always be here, and as long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. Whether that's a good thing for him or not, I'm afraid I can't really say. Okay, that's about it then, right? Alright, here we go. We got a bad feeling about this. Oh no. That's not good. Yeah, Nick. Wonderful. Today's special might be filet o phoenix. Stay, heal. Bro, she's casually just taming the lion. Oh my, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake. A mistake? Yeah, a little one. That wasn't a little mistake. That thing was gonna maw us to death. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson, but I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? Whatever you say. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will. I think. I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach him money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a strange costume. It's got spangles, it's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the fight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. I'll get it for you. Leave it up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay, you're really gonna do it? Regina, have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? I kinda noticed it was there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? So someone put it in your pocket and you didn't even know? Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's what I also took out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize that that piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone else's pocket. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there! How'd you know? Wow, great job! You just got someone murdered. So it was Regina who put it up there. Well, I bet it was unintentional, but... When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. Okay, so she only cares about whatever. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro de Sir K, aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. I mean, she's Maya. What do you expect? My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have been some kind of special power. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger. How do you know that? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. What? Really? Max would still be an issue though. Max. He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He probably is the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Mo. All that's left is to see if everyone can get over this tragedy. You know, the tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all. Wait for the Saki locks. They're gonna come. Just trust me. He's lying right now. He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right, girly. Dang, correcto mundo. Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean, no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like if you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? I knew it! I knew it. So now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, huh? Okay, should we try it? Let's try it. Let's just try it. Get over it. Mo, tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Bro, fried chicken's better. What are you on about? Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? An accident. You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. What about this? Looks tasty. What? You know, the burgers. Yeah, it looks like I shot a blank on that attempt. Damn it. I made too many mistakes. God damn. Mo's not here. Yeah, because we just saw him. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick! You're scaring me! Nick, it's money! That monkey's holding something. That's it! That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey, attorney style. Oh. Yikes! What? Don't let it steal my attorney badge again. I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did. Nick, you. I swapped it while money was distracted. Wait, so we actually got it. Wow, you're really on a ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Huh? You can't see it. You can see it from where you are. You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Okay, then let's go back to the room. Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. It's nothing. No wonder guys melt motion in front of this girl. Bro, she's 16! Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume, this isn't mine. It's Leon's. Leon's. You know, the lion she told us about. Oh, the one that someone killed. What about it? Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth, you know. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. You would what? Wait, you would put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they were screaming because they love seeing you do that? Anyway, what was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during practice. Oh, was it, what's his name? Acro? Regina, everything is alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. Was it Acro he bit? He bit his legs? Oh, that's the accident that happened 6 months ago. Alright, well now we know who to talk to. Okay. You! Okay. Boom! I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right? How did you... Okay, there's one. I told him so many times, you shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts, like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that Ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't slam on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Oh, he bit someone on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. Oh, I thought it was the legs. I thought it was Acro. He bit someone's head? You promised? He's involved in this too. He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this person that promised you wouldn't say anything? Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. While training 6 months ago. It must have been Acro, right? How? How do you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of his accident may help solve what happened to the Ringmaster. No way. I need to know the truth behind what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. There we go. There we go. You see that? It's just like you said. You know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would have probably been better if he had... What? How would that have been better? He's still alive. Oh, so it was the leg. So I was right. I thought... What do you call it? So no one was bitten in the head. What do you call it? It was Leon who attacked Acro. That's why he can't stand up. When he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. Oh, so he was bit. The heck? Well, what? Bro! He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in bed at the hospital. Oh, never mind, it's not Acro. Who is it? And that's all he's ever gonna be able to do. Who? I see. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. Oh, so Acro's brother was bit in the head, which caused him permanent brain damage, and he can only lie in the hospital. Alright, I see. See? Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Acrobat. I get it. Two nicknames, I thought. Anyway, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Who is Acro's younger brother? Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina, and trying to win her love was his downfall. For everyone loves Regina, what the hell, bro? Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing... Bro, but she's 16, come on now. All of a sudden, Bat blurts out, let me perform with Leon. Why do you do that? Because he's an idiot, first of all. He was trying to impress Regina. I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Oh! How did he survive that? Some sick grin. No way. That's impossible. A smirking lion. A flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. What? Oh, Leon. Oh, I was like, Leon's lying. I was like, wait, he shot Acro's brother with a rifle? Nah, that's obviously wrong. Okay, my bad. Yep, I knew Leon died because of the ringmaster. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I tell you. But all this truthfulness had put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka 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 shaka. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Ah, 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 achoo! Nice. What a wonderful sneeze. What? Huh? You think so? You sneeze with pepper and a slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, Gotti, understand that. Gotti... Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I have never seen a cuter sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. Dad would always tease her with pepper. That... From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. How old is Dad? Can we see? Mate, he's 22! They look perfect together? Huh? God damn, okay. Please, never speak to me again. Alright, let's talk about that. When you think about it, he really was a good guy. He truly liked Regina. He would do anything to get her attention. He seemed like a good guy. Back then, Acro was always laughing. But I guess everything backstage at the circus isn't always rosy. I see. It's harder than you think of making people laugh all the time. Is that really it? Okay. Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait. Or was that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Here we go. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret. Acro, are you really telling me a practical accident was the cause of your injury? Leon, 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. There we go, that's one. So he was also attacked. So both brothers were attacked. I know I'm on the right track, I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion were coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. That. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got in that terrible injury. Alright, we got 2. Mo. He must have told you. Yes, we learned about that from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. The slip of the tongue. Anyway, they're in an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that is how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psyche lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like very much is the reason you're being evasive. Who? Her? Regina? You always seemed calm and collected until you started talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger has tried to attack me. Regin tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught to command to attack people. Regina is incapable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? So, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll just prove that you had it out for Regina all along. Bro, what? All this... Are the psyche locks not finished? So this? This. Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it when I was around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Ooh. See, I'm not half bad at this game. Full bar. My legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago, my younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare. An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go out to the movies with me. That's insane. Didn't you know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too, but that line was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing, and that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I kept going. Bat and Regina. They were such a great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. This scarf? It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh. He bit down on Bat's head. The expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick. I know. Most said the same thing. Now, what do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Bro! Get out of here! Miss Von Karma, he can't give that up if he doesn't want to. I've already heard everything. So hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Are you fucking shitting me? Now what do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle this? How are we gonna handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. Bro! Okay. Okay, so that was pretty interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of this case, to be honest. I do love the other ones. This one is Not my favorite, but I'll still play through it. All right, I'm excited to go through the other ones. So if you're gonna enjoy this video, make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe, and bye for now.